Little YouTube. Today we're gonna do the Calico Tanks trailhead in the Red Rock Canyon near Summerlin, Nevada. So you can see it's called Red Rock Canyon because there's pretty big rocks that are red. There's supposed to be like wild donkeys and horses around the area too. So it'd be cool if we walk into one of them. First kind of area is like gravelly. Eventually it turns into like beach sand. Then it goes into like stone steps. And you're like kind of having to use your arms also. Because the rocks become like difficult to walk on. So you gotta kind of scramble up some of the passages in this trail. It's definitely a moderately challenging trail. First quarter mile, it seems like it's easy, but then towards the end, when you get towards the peak, it's a lot of scrambling. And you have to be careful with how you're placing your hands and your feet so you don't like roll your ankle or injure yourself on one of the rocks. The markers on the trail kind of suck. There's a lot of them in the beginning, but then once you get like a quarter of the way in, they're like few and far in between. On the summit, there's two pathways you can go, and neither of them are marked. So a lot of people just go to the lower pathway, even though the other pathway is the better view.
No, this way, this way.
My phone mount gives me trouble from time to time and just rotates the phone when I'm walking.
Got it?
I left the trailhead at 11 a.m. in the morning, and it was pretty busy. It's one of the more popular trails in the Red Rock Canyon area. A lot of people, I don't think they hike like often, because there was people in like sandals doing this trail. I saw them at the summit, and it was kind of crazy. There was some young kids. It kind of reminded me of Mount Monadnock, because I see young kids there often, a lot. And some of the scrambling that you have to do towards the end is kind of similar to Mount Monadnock. Today, it wasn't too bad. It was like 90 degrees, in Nevada, but the week average is like 103, so it was like 13 degrees cooler. That's kind of why I decided to do it, on this day. I also wasn't scheduled for work. For Nevada, this is like a lot of greenery.
Something's leaking. Starbucks is leaking.
My water was leaking. I had just like a spare Starbucks cup in my truck. I just full of water. I was walking around, I was sloshing out of the cup, so I making my backpack wet. So I just decided to drink it at this point. It felt cooler doing the hike than like other areas of Vegas. Nor North Las Vegas definitely feels like warmer than this area did. This wooded area was kind of cool. Kind of reminded me of New Hampshire for like a brief little bit. My phone's starting to say that it's low in storage. So I'm looking for like a place to pull off. I'm not like in the way of anybody. Just to like delete some old YouTube files. Old video files. Here's the transition from the gravel to like the beach sand. It's my first hike. I actually felt like I was walking to a beach at like a certain point of it. The sneakers for the hike weren't great. I basically have like nursing home shoes that you give to like your grandpa. That's what I used to hike. A lot of people had better shoes than me. Flipped around a little bit. Sand in the bottom of the sneakers kind of made the rocks slick. I waited here to scare the group of women that were behind me. Let them pass. I just cleared out my phone storage. I'm just continuing the hike. Here's the first set of stone steps, really. The first scramble, I guess. This is one of the first major scrambles. That post up there is just a trail marker, but it's, my shoes have sand on them, so I'm slipping, like walking up this. And I believe it was a Propel water bottle that I packed in my backpack. I have to actually go back down and get it.
Oh, there goes my water.
Just checking the bottle to make sure it's not too badly damaged. And one leak on my back. It's fine. Took the hit like a champ. I realized if I held my thumb up against the bottom of the phone, it would keep it from tilting, even the selfie stick.
Put my name down for running dog. Thanks for raising. Did you guys name the Angel Serenity Green?
No. Well, did you put our credit card down for something?
Yeah, I did.
There's a family ahead of me that I'm just kind of trying to wait out. But they ended up, I believe, turning around.
I'm gonna drop your pay in 3, 2.
Like, we don't go to Bubbles and Bose anymore.
I don't like
You could have at least said one.
we take him to
And three.
I don't know what it's called.
I know.
Whoa, look at this.
We're taking to the place by the never opening cinnamon.
Yeah.
Cinnamon is opening soon.
Not nearly.
I thought it was open.
What do you mean? No, it's not.
And we didn't go there, I guess.
What?
There's like a Cinnabon that's opening
Why
next
did
to
we go
the
that way? That way is projecting you way harder than this way is like stairs.
The first time I dropped that Starbucks cup, I had to pick it up a lot.
I do think it's nice that his parents want to come. That's cool.
Oh, look, this is cool. You want to get a picture?
No, I'm fine. I know. No, we can go back to the
It'll be better that way anyway. Let's take a picture here and then go.
Why don't you guys go up a little further, see the view at least? I think that's what the view is.
I caught up to that group of women I scared earlier. There's more stairs. It's like a stairmaster parts of this hike. Stone step after stone step after stone step. I don't know if you could see the people before, but they're like way up there. There's a lot of incline at this section of the trail. I think the woman in front of me were starting to feel it too, and they actually eventually let me pass them. The red rocks has like a unique like texture to it. Like, when you stand on it, it doesn't feel like it's like a rock. It almost feels like artificial. Like it's like man-made, but it's not.
What?
You gonna go in front of us?
Yeah, you can go in front of us.
Sure.
We're not pros here.
This portion of the trail kind of reminded me of Mount Monadnock. You don't know, it's a mountain in New Hampshire. It's like a couple hour climb, how would you say? Hour and a half climb. So it's short. It's this Red Rock Canyon hike is shorter than Mount Monadnock. This section felt like it was the incline. Now we're back to like a random sandy section. This doesn't happen in like New England hikes. Like it's like straight rock, or it's like wooded routes, which are hard to walk on as well. So this is kind of a nice break from hiking New England. It might not look like it, but we're almost at the summit at this point. It's not too much further. So it's just a couple more inclines, I believe. Goes up that way. Let's go over that way. This isn't the trail. This bush is kind of at the crossroads between which path you want to take to the summit. I didn't realize that there's like a viable path to the right of me to the summit. I crawled down and went the left pathway to the summit at the Red Rock tanks. It's very narrow, in between the rocks and this like giant plant. End up whacking myself on the plant. My shin on the rock. So this is the summit. There's an Asian family to my right. There's a person that parked before me of the German Shepherd. To my left. I'm trying to figure out how he got up there, cause that summit's better than the one on the left. Kind of a unique summit. You can see the entirety of Vegas from the summit. You can make out like all the fancy hotels. You can see the Strat. I go back to it. This is the pathway to the right to the summit. There's kind of like a little pond beneath this. It's kind of near that bush. If you just stay to the right of the bush, you can make your way around these corners. There's a walkway up to the other summit. I didn't figure out on my own. I just kind of waited by the trail and found some people taking this route instead of going to the left. There's a little gecko at the summit. It's just trying to play dead. Doesn't really know what to do because there's hikers all around him.
Yeah, they don't know. Oh my god. Us.
You don't have to keep them at this side.
Yes, you need to take this.
It's better than we.
It's just some footage of hiking back down. This part, this is like the highest point you can get to in the mountain climb. Just on top of this rock. You just zoom in, you can look at the buildings in Vegas again. Some of them are super distinctive, some aren't. I believe that white one's the D Hotel. Wind's over there somewhere. That's the Strat. You guys see there's like houses all around. The cannon's so narrow. The tanks are so narrow that you pretty much you descend. You pretty much follow like the same people that are at the summit like the whole way down. I didn't mind it because some of the people knew like where they were going better than I did. The trail's just not marked that great, so I just kind of followed them in my car. There's another little gecko. There's a lot of them on this mountain. I'd say my phone doesn't really do this hike that much justice. The camera's not that great on it. If you really want the experience, you should hike it yourself. It is kind of moderately challenging. There's periods of like intense incline and areas where you have to scramble, at least with your hands and your feet. I was able to do it with 3 points of contact just to hold the selfie stick, but it's definitely one of the more challenging hikes in the Red Rock Canyon area. But as I said, I did it in some pretty crappy sneakers, and there's a woman at the summit that did it in sandals. I don't know how, but she did it. I'd recommend probably bringing a couple bottles of water for each person. You know it's only 90 today. It's a relatively cold day in Las Vegas. I still went through that Starbucks cup pretty fast. I'm pretty much gonna At the bottom of the mountain, down the propel right before I get into my car. The truck. For future reference, I think I'm gonna not like film the way up. I should save my phone battery just to film the way down. I can't do both. I'm just limited by my battery capacity, and shooting a video uses a lot of battery. But I think the visuals are better going down than climbing up. My phone at this point is starting to warn me it's getting low on battery. Calico Tanks is a decent workout, but it's a relatively short hike. Just periods of like incline and stuff. Some of the people that were like in the car lot went on to do like multiple hikes in the Red Rock Canyon area. I chose not to. I just kind of drove around the scenic area of it. It's 13 miles. I think on Pierce Video said it's 30. It's only a 13-mile loop. But yeah, the visuals in this place pretty amazing from Nevada. Yeah, I just had to move to a new camping site and edit these videos for the rest of the day. So that's kind of what I did. I didn't choose to go on a second hike, even though like it was like 1 o'clock ish when I finished. It only took like 45 minutes to summit. I probably spent like half an hour at the summit and then 45 minutes back down. So like 2 o'clock in the day, I might have been able to do another hour hike up, hour hike back down. There's easier trails in this one as well. I'm a little disappointed we didn't see any of the burros or wild horses. I didn't even see them in the scenic drive when I got back in my truck and drove around. There's a million signs all around this place not to feed them, and that's like a $500 fine. So I guess people must be feeding the donkeys and the horses.
look, look. Ready, cheese. Eddie, pay attention. Nice.
No, first was Empire, second I almost
Anyways, we made it back. There's the Calico Tanks trailhead. Made it back in one piece.